Yeah, so we have, I got Wildman Steve Brill to come after Ella Emhoff turned down my invitation. But yeah, he should be here soon. This is fucking dirty. Nick, do we have any cleaner?
Your apartment.
Oh, yeah. You know, he might even appreciate this more because like I don't want to put any like unnatural scents here, so I might just use this as a cleaning agent. Okay. Fuck, this is... How did this get so fucked up? I've been like watering it and I've been like putting sun... I've been opening that. This is like not acceptable. I don't know how I'm gonna keep this. I went to IKEA and I paid $10 for this fucking thing. And it's like not even gonna, it's... Is this fucking one dead too? Jesus Christ, man. How does it... They teach you in school, it's like water and sunlight, that's all you need, and like, these fucking things just die. I mean, I don't know. I ordered this thing, I don't know, maybe like a month ago. It's just, I don't know why it's dying. What's that?
He eats plants.
He does eat plants, yeah. I guess,
Or what if you could come in and you could be chewing on your pants, and you'd be like, oh, I thought you ate pants.
yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. I thought it was a misunderstanding. I thought you were the forager, like you ate clothes or something. Like you just, yeah, like it was.
I thought like you foraged in.
Like the thrift store. Yeah. I thought like, yeah, it was just like that was edible. Yeah. I should press him on that a little bit. I think Steve tried to come here at 11 a.m., but he rang the doorbell and my neighbor, saw him, and I guess they got scared because he's like the wild man. So they called my landlord, and my landlord called me immediately, and he said, "What's going on with the movie shoot?" Turned out that Steve, misunderstood. He I guess he was confused by the guy, and he thought that it was 1 p.m. that he was supposed to meet here. So he went to meditate in his car for a couple hours, and I guess like he didn't get the phone calls that I was frantically doing after. Could you do any jazz standards for us right now?
Okay, any that you like?
What a Wonderful World, or Life, or World, yeah, Louis Armstrong. Was that Under the Sea?
Strutting with Some Barbecue.
Oh, Strutting with Some Barbecue. Okay, cool.
Yeah, probably composed by Armstrong's wife, Lil Hardin Armstrong, but you should look that up to see who gets composer credit.
Okay, yeah, I'll look that up.
That was one of his great pieces, and again, I made the recipe for it. Well, when I first started doing foraging tours, I didn't have the hat, I didn't have the beard, and people would say, Brill, you don't look like a wild man. You don't look like a wild man at all. So I went to the Army Navy store, I bought the hat, I grew the beard, and ever since, wild man, you look just like I thought you were going to look.
That's great, yeah.
The name came to me while I was meditating.
Wow.
Before I started doing my first tour in 1982. But there are all kinds of really delicious herbs, greens, berries, nuts, seeds, roots, and mushrooms. There are poisonous ones too, so you have to identify everything with 100% certainty before you eat it. If you do get it wrong, pray for the dead, and the dead will pray for you, because the dead have nothing else to do.
Yeah, so this whole art form of foraging is very interesting to me because like I've always wondered like back in like the ancient times, like how did people know what to eat? You know, like did they just like go to like pick it up off the ground?
No.
It was just trial and error. Yeah.
No. Then you die.
We'll try and error. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
But in ancient times, the toughest people were the warriors. What about the smartest people, the nerds? What did they do? Any guess?
They like rode in caves, I guess.
No, that's the artists.
Oh.
Okay, the smartest people were the shamans. They were the religious leader.
Yeah.
They were also the doctor, and because they used plants for medicine, they were also the botanist. And with these three aspects, they could control all the guys that were much bigger and tougher than them. So the shaman gets a new plant. He or she does what a modern botanist would do, watch it for the whole year. How does it develop? What are the flowers like? What are the seeds like? Does it look the same the second year, or does it not even flower till the second year? And then after careful observation, which is the same as modern science, then you take a little bit of the plant, you put it in hot water, let it sit covered for about 20 minutes, and then you take one little sip. Now, being very smart, what do you do next? You spit it out.
Yeah.
Then you sit and meditate. Since there's religious components, you're trying to contact the spirit of the plant to see if it's a good spirit, or if you're starting to feel a little bit nauseous or shaky or something bad, that's the end. That's an evil spirit you've contacted. You're not going to do anything else. Maybe another 2 weeks, you'll swallow one drop of the tea. Eventually, you'll chew a piece and spit it out, see what it tastes like. And again, does it have good effects or bad effects? And after a long period of time, then you'll know whether it's safe, and you can experiment with using it for medicine. If you happen to have a headache and the headache is going away, then you have something like the forerunner of aspirin. I've done thousands of recipes and led thousands and thousands of tours. Yesterday, I had a public tour in Sunken Meadow Park on Long Island.
Yeah, I used to work there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, beautiful park.
Yeah, yeah. I collected the tolls, but yeah.
Okay, the day before, I did a public tour in Central Park. The day before that, I had first graders in Prospect Park in the morning and a corporate tour for LinkedIn in the afternoon.
Oh, nice.
And just very, very, very busy. And people are interested in this stuff. Yeah.
That's cool, like even LinkedIn people. Because they're, you think of them as so like corporate, but like I guess they're into like doing the...
No, these were environmentalists.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the program. Look at this show. Jay Leno is here, Gary Carter, and Wildman Steve Brill, the guy who eats things out of Central Park. Did you know that, Paul?
We have that guy on the show.
Yeah, he's right here tonight. Hi, Steve. How are you?
Great.
How good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to have you here.
I was on the Letterman show, and a lot of the celebrities, from Al Roker to Joan Rivers to Regis Philbin, Al Roker, really nice, creative people. Letterman, you can see if you watch the show, is not quite like that. So I used to play in chess tournaments, so I had to prepare and strategize. I knew Letterman would be tough, so I mentioned to the producer beforehand, hey, why don't I bring in all these wild greens and have Letterman make a salad with them, knowing that he probably wouldn't know what a kitchen was if it fell on his head. So he was a little bit discomfort, a little bit uncomfortable, doing that, which kept him from going after me.
Oh, yeah.
And
so you did that as as a decoy?
I did that as a I had planned. I thought like
Yeah.
I'm planning a chess game.
Yeah.
Not the first time I had to apply
like a chess,
to real life.
Whoa, I see what you mean. Yeah,
And
like 3D chess, yeah. 4D chess.
And it worked.
Yeah.
He was so busy trying to
Yeah.
cut up the greens, and of course, being Letterman, he wouldn't try the salad. But there was an attractive young woman from Florida.
Does he like Burger King?
What?
Why does he just like junk food or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he wouldn't try the salad.
Yeah,
Okay.
which I also knew.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
So there was this very attractive woman he'd been flirting with from the audience in previous parts of the show. So he called her to come up and try it. I'm not psychic, but I knew he was hoping she would spit it out, and she loved it. And that was the end of the segment. And I won.
You did good. You did good.
I won the chess game.
So actually, let's start with this one, and then we can go outside.
I don't know houseplants.
You don't do houseplants?
No.
Like you don't know anything? Okay.
No, this isn't from around here. It doesn't grow wild.
So you only know like New York, Northeast stuff?
Eastern North America.
Yeah. Could you tell me though, like why the leaves are like dying out?
I've never gardened in my life. That's totally outside of my knowledge.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, because there's a whole spectrum of like stuff you could. Okay, gotcha. All right. So let's forage then.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get my hat on.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Okay. This recipe you're going to make. Do you cook?
Yeah. Tell me outside. Yeah.
Okay. But my version of it.
You go first.
Okay.
This is my yard, yeah.
So before we came out, I saw a cookbook and opened it and saw a pesto recipe. This is what you want to put in your pesto. Here, try this.
Because it's you, I am trusting. I wouldn't trust anybody else with this. It tastes a little bit like pesto.
It's called.
Oh wow. Yeah,
It's called garlic mustard. It's a member of the mustard family that protects itself from insects by smelling and tasting like garlic.
I actually had
very
it.
good defense unless Italian insects find it, then it goes extinct.
Hey, yeah.
But you put this in your pesto.
We're Jewish guys. We can make jokes about that. Yes. But yeah, I think I had this before. I didn't recognize it at first.
Probably on my tour.
Yeah, and then I found it here, and then I ate it. Yeah, but it looked different. It wasn't like I didn't see these flowers.
No, it starts. It grows
yeah.
2 years.
Right.
The first year, it's only along the ground.
Yeah.
The second year, it flowers. It makes seeds, and in these pods, you get seeds in the summer that are quite delicious and very spicy.
Wow. Spicy.
You just have to be careful when you collect the seeds,
Is it?
not to let them fall on the ground. Especially if you're Catholic, you're not supposed to spill your seeds.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, I'm Jewish, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm Jewish, but put me in front of a camera or behind a microphone, I turn it into a ham.
That's good. I like that.
Okay, so you have a lot of the garlic mustard there.
Yeah.
It's very nutritious too.
Yeah. Is there anything here I could eat? Wait, what's?
That is not wild.
No.
They don't grow mangoes, don't. This one is called lamb's quarters. Has diamond-shaped leaves. They're white underneath.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's a little pink in the middle. And it has no odor. It's related to spinach and beets and tastes like spinach.
Yeah.
And it has more vitamins than a health food store.
Wow.
Very
A whole health food store? Yeah. Wow.
Isn't it good?
Yeah, it's good. So Steve, so you were arrested in
for
the
eating
80s?
a dandelion in
Wow.
Central Park.
Yeah.
We had undercover agents, man and a woman. They said they were married. They never held hands or kissed, so I figured they'd been married a long time.
That's true, yeah.
Before cell phones, the man had a camera and he took pictures, and I'd hold up the specimen, only I was the specimen.
Yeah. Oh.
At the end of the tour,
You put
I
handcuffs
ate
on
a
you?
leaf of the dandelion. The male ranger ducked behind a tree. All right, there he is on 81st
Oh my God.
Street. Go get him. Every park ranger in New York City popped
Oh
out
my
from
God.
behind the bushes.
I thought you were going to say just the two. The wife and
No,
husband,
they put me in handcuffs lest I bopped them on the head with a dandelion. Boing. They searched me. I don't know if they were looking for weeds or weed.
Yeah.
But they hauled me off to the police station in handcuffs.
Yeah.
Tortured me. They blew cigarette smoke in my face.
Why did they do that? Like, why
They
did
all smoked.
Well, no, I know, but like, why was it so aggressive? Like, why did they have to?
I was the enemy. They're tribal.
But did they ever warn you? Like, they didn't just like.
Oh, they were after me for years.
Oh, but you just kept going, yeah.
Yeah, I kept
Nonetheless,
going.
you
People
persisted,
need to learn about the environment.
Right.
They took fingerprints. They took mug shots.
Wow.
They gave me a summons that said I had to go to court. I was charged with criminal mischief for removing vegetation from the park because I ate the dandelion.
Yeah.
And could face a year in jail if convicted.
Yeah.
Then they made a very, very bad mistake. Their second mistake. They let me go. I used to play in chess tournaments. If your opponent makes a mistake, you have to figure out why and what to do about it. You
Yeah.
know what their first mistake was?
What?
They arrested me for eating a dandelion in Central Park, the most famous park in the world.
That's
They
true,
should have arrested me for eating a dandelion in Forest Park.
Yeah, exactly.
So very, very big blunder.
Yeah.
So I went home. No internet, but I had the telephone. I called every TV station, every newspaper, every wire service. The next day, I went to the newsstand. 5 cops stopped me. What do you want? I said, I haven't eaten a single dandelion. I haven't even had breakfast yet. The cop said, we don't care. We want your autograph. I was
Whoa.
in front pages of newspapers around the country.
Yeah.
Page 1 of the Chicago Sun-Times, page 2 of the New York
national
Daily,
news.
Daily News. It was international too. The BBC had me on. This is Libby Fawcett, BBC News. The coal miner strike is in its 5th week, and in New York City, they arrested the wild men of Central Park for eating a dandelion.
Wow, that's great.
When they took me to court, I served Wildman's 5-borough salad with all stuff
that's
like
nice,
this
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
steps in the Manhattan criminal
You got to win them with
courthouse.
kindness sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The press ate that up too. I got
Yeah.
on all the TV stations and newspapers a second time, after which the mayor, Mayor Koch, told Parks Commissioner Stern to turn over a new leaf.
Oh, nice.
He negotiated with me, dropped the charges, and hired me, and I worked for 4 years teaching foraging as a Parks Department employee. When the administration changed, the new administration was unfavorable to me, so
Giuliani?
yeah.
Or Dinkins, yeah.
Yeah, Giuliani and Betsy Gottbaum. So I just left.
Yeah.
And if they want to arrest me again with the internet, I'll get
Oh, so
even
like
more.
you're technically still like not.
No,
Yeah.
they gave me permission
Yeah.
in 1986.
Okay.
There's no legal notice that I no longer have permission.
Yeah.
So legally, I still have
Wow.
permission.
Yeah.
And no one has come after me.
That's good. I hope Eric Adams doesn't crack that. He could be, you know, he's like kind of a tough guy, but like, you know, I hope he
No,
respects
he
the
hasn't.
history. Yeah.
Yeah,
But he
has
also
not.
likes to eat like vegan stuff, so he might
Really?
be sympathetic.
Oh, I should invite him on a tour.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. That'd be good, you know.
Okay, so this is white snake root.
Yeah.
This is quite deadly.
Oh, so don't eat it?
The pioneers don't even drink it. The pioneers,
Even the
that
pioneers, yeah.
didn't know anything about America, brought cows, which are grazers, but this part of North America was forested, so they let the cows browse in the woods.
Yeah.
And sometimes the cow would eat this plant. Fortunately for the cow, it would put all the poison in the milk, and then people died of milk sickness. It took a very courageous scientist by the name of Anna Pierce in the early 1800s, when women were not supposed to do science. It was bad for their ovaries. And she said, this is plant has an evil spirit. You get shaking. You get very weak. Eventually, this stops your brain from telling your heart to beat. Quite deadly. Though they did find someone who can eat this without being harmed. Yeah, Donald Trump, he has no brain and he has no heart.
Ah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Brillaphone because I learned it from my dad. And I taught it to my daughter Violet, so you could say it was handed down through the generations. And this is Wildman Blues. Hold one hand higher than the other.
Okay. Which other right? Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
You see this hole?
Sure.
Air from that hole has to go into your mouth and hold your breath. You're getting it.
Oh.
Hold your breath like you're trying to swallow or yawn so the air penetrates. And do it
Is
hard.
this like high enough?
Yeah, like this.
Okay.
Yeah, like you're saying ah to the dentist and feel the air going in. Yeah, you're getting there. Few more years of practice.
I was trying to do You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. But.
There's a very plant you want to avoid called poison ivy. And it's bad enough if you touch it, you get a really bad rash. But if you burn it and breathe in the smoke, it'll kill you. But it wouldn't harm Bill Clinton. He doesn't inhale.
That's true, yeah. That's, yeah.
What's
I never believed him on that.